This is Daniel here, and you guys may be thinking, hey Daniel, I thought you said you were going to play Assassin's Creed. Well, here it is, Assassin's Creed Unity. I am not playing Origins right now. I wanted to start this game because it's really fun. I know it got some bad ratings, some people didn't like it, but it's alright. Without further ado, let's get into it. It's going to start us off right as a cutscene, so I'll be quiet.
The past is not lost. The past lives inside us. Encoded in the double helix are the experiences of our ancestors. After 3 decades of research, our engineers have forged the cutting edge of biotechnological interfaces. We have unlocked the lives of our forebears. We have opened a window into the past. This is Total Immersion Entertainment. With the press of a button, you will experience the most pivotal moments in history. All from the comfort of home.
Abstergo
Welcome to
Entertainment.
Helix,
Oh,
where the past is your playground.
okay. The past is our playground, guys. Here we go. I probably should have let that read, but I know I was going to. Come on, loading screen. Today it'd be nice. Paris, France. Yeah, I did, Garrett. Garrett said, oh gosh, you switched Assassin's Creed on us.
A friend of the temple.
Oh, cutscene.
Flower. The Council's message was absolute. You're not welcome here.
I must speak with the Grand Master.
He's in session. They all are. Another day, perhaps.
King Philip disagrees.
Damn you, man.
Okay, so it looks like I'm a Templar.
Why you're not rotting in a cell at this moment, I cannot fathom.
What? Am I a Templar that just broke into a Templar base? What?
We are betrayed. Draw your swords, men. Defend the temple. Not you, brother. I have a different task for you. Come with me.
Okay, alright, well, we're getting started. Garrett said, you sure this is Paris? I don't sound French. I don't know. Oh, man. I don't want to read. No way, dude, I'm not reading that. Get out of here. I'll just scroll down so you guys can... Me trying to pronounce all these names, you're right. I'm pretty sure no one is reading this, but just in case.
Another hand is at work here.
The Pope?
The assassins.
Follow de Molay.
I thought the Mongol Khans broke their power decades ago.
The assassins are far older than Massiev. Their anarchic delusions are virulent as the plague, and less easily eradicated.
Oh dang, I'm used to Unity, or not Unity.
We will not prevail this night.
Read it aloud, Garrett said.
We may yet save our order. What must I do? Go to the tower. Take the sword and the book. Hide them. They must not fall into the assassin's hands.
Grandmaster,
Go!
Garrett, you just want to watch me fail at naming all the... Oh, jeez. Alright, so... This is a lot of reading, Garrett. Come on. Next time? Yep, alright. Well, next time it is. A cup-rearer of the Convent of yeah, that name, had been imprisoned at the same time as the renegade Templar. Askew and this unnamed Templar confided in each other, whereupon the Templar allegedly revealed a great many vices and misdeeds within the order. Upon the strength of this evidence, the order of the poor knights of the Temple of Solomon, the Knights Templar, were rounded up and destroyed. That's nice, no one cares.
we can't hold them forever.
Get out of here. I'm used to Origins now where it automatically runs, but in this one you press R2 or whatever it is. Oh, Xbox. Garrett said, okay, F it, just kill some dudes. I gotta do the mission, Garrett.
Hold the bridge! Hold! Dad!
Hey, he didn't hold the bridge. Ooh, window. Hey, Templars don't use ladders. That's so unnecessary. I'm back. Live Gamer said, what's up, dude? Get in the window. What are you doing? Guys, my dude won't go in the... Okay, there we go. Okay, so we gotta go up. Where's Eagle Vision? Do I have Eagle Vision right now? Doesn't look like it. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop. Jeez. This game's like... Did someone just fall? I just heard someone scream. That's funny. So I don't know if I'm going all the way up here or not. I'll just go up anyways. Come on. Come on. How can I not do that? You stupid. What are you doing? Garrett said, who are you? He's friends with me on, PlayStation, Garrett. And also a subscriber. Can you, like, jump? That would be great. I don't want to go all the way up here. Come on. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Assassin? Is that you?
Stop him!
Stop who?
Don't let him through!
Alright. BRB gonna smash food? That's nice, Garrett. And there we are, guys. I think this is the first assassin. Kill the assassin. Is there anything around here I can get? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Here we go. Very clever assassin. And guys, if you're wondering, no, we do not play as a Templar throughout the whole game. Oh, you stupid. Dude, I like his outfit. Yeah, the parry, which is really weird. Oh. Live Gamers just sent me a party invitation. Ow. Where'd you go? Get back here. Can I invite you to my party? Yeah, give me a sec though. Well. This guy has some mad health, holy crap. Whoa, look at that sword. Do I kill him? Please tell me I don't. Oh, shit, what the? Okay, last time I knew, I don't think swords shot lasers at people. Alright. Codex Pater Intellectuous. That blade looks pretty badass, guys. Ooh. Alright, I was killed. 7 years later. What the? Oh, that's horrible. You're gonna burn him to death?
Pope Clement, hear me?
Oh, okay, this is a Templar. I don't care about him.
You will answer for your crimes before God Almighty. And you, King Philip, no punishment is too heinous for the great evil you have inflicted upon the temple.
This guy's like, is he still talking?
I curse you! Curse you to the 13th generation of your blood! You shall be cursed!
Consumed in flames of hunger and wrath, thus came the age of true wisdom to a blistering close. The Knights Templar, once the proud shepherds of order, peace,
Man,
and
that's
illumination,
just
were no more.
crazy. Jaws 1 in 72 says, hello guys, what's up, dude?
There go pings us, pull me out. Okay. I have a visual. Hey there.
What's up?
Probably disorienting, so I'll be brief. I'm Bishop, not my real name, obviously, but that's as much as you'll get today. Please listen carefully. Abstergo is using you, hijacking your neurons to help them sift through genetic memory data. These guys have their fingers in countless corporations, governments, media outlets, and NGOs. But now, they want control over history itself. If that doesn't frame you, it should. But we've heard stuff then, and I need your help. Deacon, preload gene sequence AD16, B13, I87.
Yep, spooling it.
These guys should sound familiar to you if you've played Assassin's Creed.
We gained access to a bank of unsequenced memories in Abstergo's Helix servers. For now, we'd like you to experience a small demo. This should help you understand our struggle. And after that, you can decide for yourself what comes next. We'll be waiting.
Alright, Jaws 1 in 72 says, you're from Brazil. Holy crap, dude. That is far. Well, thanks for watching, man. He says you watched to the end. The cutscenes, yeah. It's a playthrough. I'm not going to skip anything. You look like you're a new sub, because I don't think I've seen you in the stream, so welcome, dude.
Arno.
to you, Father.
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return when this hand reaches the top.
That's forever.
Not as long as all that. And when I get back, we'll see the fireworks.
Sounds good.
And
Bye, Dad.
No exploring. Hmm?
Well, I'm an assassin, so I'm not gonna do that. Or I'm gonna do that. Man, look how just regal this place looks. It's beautiful. Palace de Versailles. Oh, jeez. Originally a hunting lodge, but for Louis, the Palace of Versailles was expanded into one of the largest in the world, and the seat of the French monarchy under the reign of his successor, Louis. The royal family abandoned the palace for two Tuileries in Paris and at the outset of the French Revolution. After the king's arrest, Versailles was, along with royal possessions, was confiscated and sealed. The furnishings were sold at auction in 1793, and in 1794 it was turned into a museum. Odd. They got rid of everything in it, and then turned it into a museum. What were people supposed to look at? Small signs saying, "A fancy chair used to be here." Despite the various restorations, empires, and revolutions that followed, Versailles would never again be the center of political power. That's nice. Alright, come here, girl. Garrett said me smash good food. That's nice, Garrett. Hey, why are you moving so fast? Get back here. Oh, jeez. He just walks away. Doesn't even help him.
Don't even think about moving.
Well, I guess you don't know me then, because I'm moving. Oh, I hate this part.
Bet you can't steal one.
I bet you I can. Give me an apple. I want an apple. Come here. Steal an apple. Oh. Break your pursuer's line of sight to create a last known position. I will do that. And I'm gonna hide in here. Watch for this moron to walk away. The mini-map's color reflects the enemy's state. Yellow if they're suspicious of you, red if they are in conflict with you. When overhead icon fills with yellow, the enemies are suspicious of you. When it... yeah, I know. Okay. Speak to the girl. Where is she at? Ooh, I wonder if I have to, like, avoid him, though. I don't know where he is. I think we're good. Hi, how are you? What? You gotta be kidding me. And I'm ordering you to, like, move. Now, because you're stupid, I'm gonna go around this dude. You savage.
Did you see their faces when we stole those apples?
Yeah, I was the one who stole it, you moron.
I'm Arno, Elise. I'm here with my father. So am I. He has important business with the king. What should we do now?
He's like, why are you touching me?
Don't worry, they'll never think to look for us in here.
They'll never look to
It
see
was
us
my
in here.
fault. I'm the one who took the apple. Let's see where they're going.
Find out what's happening.
Hurry up.
It's a great objective name title.
Monsieur Franklin, I sincerely hope this unfortunate affair does not darken your opinion of our nation. Monsieur, if we judge nations by the character of their
Aliens.
government,
Father?
we should all be called.
Oh no, guys, did you see the time?
Father?
Oh no, Dad? Dad? Is that you? Dad? Oh, Dad, come on. You lying piece of crap. No, I'm just kidding, guys. That's horrible. Could you guys imagine witnessing this?
Honor. Honor. Look at me.
Well, guys, my father is dead.
Can't win fairly at cards, so you stupid
the?
thieving, you bastard!
Calm down, Victor. I've only come for my watch.
It's my watch. I won it fairly.
Well, in a just world, Victor, I would agree with you, but this is not a just world. This is France.
You're a dead man.
Oh, step lightly there. You'll hurt yourself. I just had a nice chat with your brother.
You go. Fetch the marshals.
Hold on a minute.
Diable. I've got it, Victor.
Alright, here we go. We're chasing this moron.
Sorry.
Pardon, madam. Gentlemen, please, we can come to an understanding.
Oh, jeez, I didn't know that was an objective. Or, oh man,
Please,
don't get
excuse him,
tackled.
our house broken.
Pass under. Oh man, I didn't pass through the fifth one. Let's see if I can find another one to go through. There we go. Da-na-na-na. Oof. Yeah. Eat that dirt.
Thick-headed blacksmith like you probably can't even read or watch.
Come over here and say that.
No.
No.
Get back here. Over there.
What the heck was that? Can't get tackled up here. Oh, they can't shoot me though. Oh, no, no, no.
A wise man knows when to admit
Stop
defeat,
doing that.
Victor.
Oh, they're still after me. Come on. Let's see, where's a point that I can hide? Alright, Arno Victor Dorian. Born to Charles and Mary Dorian in 1768, Arno appears to have spent most of his early childhood traveling around Europe and North Africa with his father. His mother having left after what was described as a philosophical difference. Philosophical difference here can be taken to mean find out her husband killed people for political reasons. What? That's not good. I imagine she was very keen to consciously uncouple from that guy as quick as possible. Arno drops out of the historical record until the mid-1780s when his name comes up in several dispatches from the Marshalkey in and around Versailles. Fragmented records identify him as a prisoner in the Bastille in 1789, but he was not among the prisoners liberated when the fortress was stormed. The only other direct references to Arno Dorian are in the Journals of Napoleon and entries dated August 1792, October 1795, and May 1808. I'm still working to dig up more details on Arnold's relationship to Napoleon. Suffice to say that they had an interesting friendship, in the way that a philosophical difference can be interesting. Alright. What? Come on, more? Oh, and that's not... Little information about Francis de Lassier survives. A minor nobleman. He keeps an estate in Versailles and a smaller house in Paris, and was known to be close confidant of the king and the Mirabeau. His wife, Julie, died sometime around 1777, and de Lassier was left to raise his daughter, Elise, on his own. And Elise was that little girl. Why is this dude on the roof? Yeah, I don't think civilians are supposed to be on the roof, but alright. Well, civilians that aren't in this S. Here we go. Use some medicine. And this is a cutscene, so...
have you been?
Ha! Got you now, you little shit!
Just a little misunderstanding, nothing to...
Your master's harboring a common criminal. In broad daylight, he broke into my home and stole my watch.
Did he indeed? Well, I'm sure the Marshalsea would be more than willing to sort this out.
Sort what out, Olivier?
A most serious accusation against your ward, sir.
He robbed me.
Of what, precisely?
Oh! Ow.
Wait for me in my library.
I don't know what that look. He's like, you can't touch me.
Don't give me that look. Victor cheats when he plays Pharaoh. Everyone knows it.
Arno? Who are you talking to?
No one, monsieur.
You'll be happy to learn I persuaded Olivier to leave off calling the Marshalsea. Again.
Je vous remercie, monsieur.
What is this? The 6th time? The 7th? Perhaps a new hobby might be better for your health.
Well, I find playing cards affords many opportunities for fresh air and exercise.
We'll talk about this later. I have business in town and must collect Elise before I can attend it.
Elise is here.
Only for the night. She returns to Paris first thing tomorrow.
She'll need an escort. Won't she, with you so preoccupied?
One of you running amok is quite enough. Remain here and see if Olivier has any chores for you.
Sure he does.
What was that?
Give my regards to Elise.
Yeah, because that's what you said. I'm gonna rate this a nice 5. Alright, well that was super easy. And we got more freaking summaries here. Someone left a 1945 all over again, right, dude? Alright, Village de Versailles. When Louis... I am not doing Roman numerals. When Louis built his first hunting lodge in the village of Versailles in 1623, it was surrounded by the vast forest where his king could indulge in his favorite sport. It was his son, Louis, who decided... There's so many Louises! Who decided to make it the central point of France. In the 1660s, he decided to construct a chateau commensurate with his ambition to control the French state. In actual fact, he left Paris behind for fear of the revolts he had known as a child during the Fronde. In short, he no longer wanted to be the subject to the fervor of Parisian crowds. Between 1665 and 1680, some 25,000 men and 6,000 horses, busied themselves daily. One team worked days, the other nights by torchlight. The church apparently tolerated work on Sundays. The French king wanted the magnificence of the palace to reveal his unequaled power to the rest of Europe. As capable of, quote, forcing nature, as he was of imposing his law on the world. Versailles was a showcase, nothing short of perfection would be tolerated. I find it hard enough to install decking, mind you. I didn't have 6,000 horses to keep me, or to help me. Not that they're much good with hammers. The village of Versailles would also quickly develop, if only to accommodate all the corridors. In 1682, they numbered 6,000. By 1690, their number had reached 10,000. To ensure their continued presence in Marseille's Louis determined that all buildings erected in Versailles be non-liable to seizure for debt, which made the village particularly attractive. Louis and Louis, yeah. I don't know Roman numerals, so would both make a great chance to the chateau while transforming the village into a hub from which the royal administration exerted its power. It was in the Salle des Monis Plaisirs, literally the room of lesser pleasures, essentially a storeroom for royal decorations and disguises that the Estates General were held in May 1789. Dude, this was a long ass time ago. Hey, let me know what we're going on to in time, please. Ooh. Give me this chest. Okay, yeah, the other chest is on the second floor. Stop that. Will you stop that? Climb the... Thank you. Are you kidding me? This dude does not go into windows. Okay, can you... Thank you. No, yep, there we go. Jeez. I'll take this. What's your favorite subject? And no, lunch is not a subject. And my favorite subject is for sure science. I'm always interested in that kind of stuff. Science, bio. I think biology was better than physical science. A lot better. Or biology 1, anyways. Alright, now I gotta do this stupid mission. Ah, jeez. Cockade. A circle of ribbons usually worn on a hat. The cockade of the Revolution represented the colors we see today in the French flag. Blue, white, and red, sometimes known as the tricolor. The ideas of the three-color flag was presented to Louis by Lafayette during their meeting at Hotel de Ville on July 17, 1789, next to the blue and the red colors of the cockade in Paris. Lafayette had added the white cockade of the monarchy, conferring upon the sovereign a central role in the new definition of powers. Note that the king didn't last, but a symbol did. I gotta go all the way down. This guy's like, what are you doing? I don't want to like, alright. Since you're in the way, I'm just gonna... What the? I just glitched through him. The Estates General. I'm probably gonna play this mission, I'm gonna end it off. Go over to Stardew Valley.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you?
It'd break my heart.
Olivier, if I weren't here, who'd do all your work for you?
The horses need brushing, boy. Get to it.
Certainement, monsieur.
It's a dirty door. He's gonna hop on the back, isn't he?
Sire de la Serre, wait! Nom de Dieu, nom de Dieu.
Some trouble, mon ami?
A letter for Sire de la Serre. It's very important.
Oh, calm yourself, Perrault. That letter won't reach Monsieur de la Serre any faster if you drop dead of exhaustion. Give it here. I'll catch you.
You must receive it today. It's
very important. Yes, I heard you the first time. I'll do it again.
Great, now I gotta chase this stupid buggy.
Monsieur de la Serre! Stop!
Up we go.
Make way, make way!
And we don't even, yeah, we don't even catch it. We wait until he stops. So I'm basically running this whole entire time. At least I think, as far as I remember. Oh, viewpoint.
Monsieur de la Serre!
There we go. Oh, wrong one.
Excuse, wrong carriage. What I need is a bird's eye view.
That's a very good reference you have there. Oh god, more reading. Hello, we haven't met, but you can call me Sean. Oh, yeah, I know you. You're in like every game. I just thought I'd say, it seems that Abstergo has put together rather a lovely historical database that you can pursue as you're running around. Unfortunately for you, the historian gave things a bit of a, well, let's just say they have a particular viewpoint they're keen to get across. By which I mean they're Templars, and they think like Templars, and they lie about people who aren't Templars. So I'm just going to go through and add in some explanatory footnotes as I go to give you a bit more of a balanced perspective. Well, I'll try for balance. I'll aim for it. Balance is certainly something worth striving for, or at least thinking about. Or maybe I'll just mention it here and you can be on your own judge. Also, and far be it from me to criticize, because they've given it quite some effort, but the way they write this history is dry as freeze-dried, dry-cleaned, dry thing with a particularly chronic case of dry mouth. I don't think you know what you're talking about yourself, which has been left out in the sun and then popped in the oven. So let me at least attempt to make that smidgen more readable. This dude. Although that's the last time I'll ever use the word smidgen. Sean here. Look, I just wanted to get this out of the way because as soon anyone mentions the French Revolution, someone else's eyes light up, and they start going, "Do you hear the people sing?" In that weird way, when they're both talking and singing at the same time, and then I have to listen to a god-awful rendition of the song from god-awful music, and I seriously start to consider trapping my fingers in a door so I have something else to think about. What is this guy talking about? The French Revolution, the one you're in, started in 1789. Have you got that? Les Miserables, the novel by Victor Hugo, later turned into a musical by someone who very clearly hates me personally, and is dead set on making my life a living, breathing hell. Is set in Paris in the time period between 1815 and 1832, which was an entirely different revolution. Stop looking for Jean Valjean, alright? He is not here. Anyway, I prefer cats. It's more believable. I just read that one. I'm not reading it again. Oh, I see a chest. Yeah, I know how to climb. Oh my god. I've been doing it this whole time. What are you doing? You're a little late. Ooh, it's down there. I'll worry about that after this viewpoint. Wall eject? Yeah, I don't want to wall eject off of this. Wow. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, this portion of the world, or the map, is really small compared to the bigger part, France. Or Paris. We're in France. is. Is it Elise? It's a very puffy dress you have there. Yes, I know how to descend. Come on. Get out of here. Press, yep. Find the lower gallery. Can I do it without being spotted or no? Is that not an option? Because some of these you can't be spotted. Oh, jeez, more reading. Built at the command of Louis to house the organization responsible for preparing royal ceremonies and festivals, the Hôtel des Mondes Plaisirs in Versailles is most famous as the site of the Eastern General in 1789. During the Revolution, it served variously as the courthouse, barracks, and bread distribution center. Much of the historic building was destroyed in 1800 when the property was sold to private citizen. Today, the site is home to the Century des Barbecue Musique de Versailles. That's nice. Versailles. No. Why am I don't want to use that. I want to use the lift. Also, is that blood? These guys don't even care. I mean, they do, but they don't see me. Oh! Yeah, let's not be seen by them. Gonna get this cockade first. Do I gotta go in through a window? Yeah, but I don't see any windows that I can go through. Oof. I think I might need to, Yeah, I don't know. How do I get in here? They don't leave any windows open. I have to find another way in. Oh, come on! You stupid. Yeah, guys, so it looks like I can't go in on this side. But how do I get in on the other side without being seen? Give me that chest. Here we go, we made it. Estates General of 1789. The Estates General was a general assembly representing the three classes, or, quote, estates of French society: the clergy, the first estate, the nobility, the second estate, and the peasantry, the Third Estate. The Estates General was not a legislative body like to the English Parliament. Rather, its role was to advise the king, with whom all authority lay. I have often imagined what it might be like to be a king. I think my first role would be to make all crime illegal. Boom, just like that. You're welcome. It was infrequently called before the onset of the Revolution. The last meeting of the Estates General was in 1614. Geez, that's a long time ago. The Estates General sat for several weeks in May and June 1789 to address the financial crisis facing the realm, thanks in no small part to the French government's role in financing the American Revolution. The meeting quickly came to an impasse over the first item on the agenda. However, whether the Estates General should vote collectively by estates, which would give an advantage to the first and second estates, or vote individually, which would give the more numerous Third Estate the advantage. Deadlocked, the deputies of the Third Estate began to discuss political reforms rather than the financial crisis that had been the original agenda. The meeting of the Estate General dissolved when the Third Estate declared itself the National Assembly and announced that it would conduct the nation's affairs. The First and Second Estates were invited to join the Assembly, but it was clear which way the political wind was blowing. The French Revolution was beginning. Ooh, I want this gold chest. Normally it's a lot of money, or it's one of the older assassin's uniforms. Looks like... might be below. Ooh, it's above right there. So, wait, what do I have to do? Find... okay. Move!
Déjà immense, à mon avènement au trône, c'est encore accru sous mon règne. Une guerre en a été la cause. L'augmentation des impôts en a été la suite nécessaire et a rendu l'inquiétude générale, un désir exagéré d'innovation se sont emparés des esprits et finiraient par égarer totalement les opinions si on ne se hâtait de les fixer par une réunion d'assas. C'est dans cette confiance, messieurs,
Louis was never meant to become king, but his father died in 1765, followed by his two older brothers. When his grandfather, Louis, died in 1774, he became to a throne for which he was ill-prepared. Louis and his wife would fail to provide France with an heir for 7 years. To derision of the French people, even the celebrations of their wedding day would end in tragedy, with the death of 100 Parisians following a stampede at a fireworks display. And an indecisive man, in the words of one deputy, the king, quote, "The king spent his whole life saying each evening that he was mistaken at the same morning." As his younger brother, the future Charles, would say, not without irony, quote, "Trying to get Louis to hold to a position was like trying to hold grease billiard balls together." Amazing that phrase never caught on, really. But then trying to get a phrase to catch on is like oiling a hammer and expecting a cat to marry it. You can use that one, if you like. His 19-year reign would become increasingly agitated since the court was incapable of reform. Louis had merely covered up the nation's problems without actually resolving anything. His heir wished to be called Louis the Severe. To contrast with the permissiveness and debauchery, whatever that says, of his grandfather. But as far as the public opinion was concerned, he would be Louis the Weak. Never mind, Louis the Weak. There were so many men called Louis around, you could have a Louis of the week. What decisions he actually managed to make turned against him. The war with England to support Franklin and Washington would ruin the kingdom, and by 1789, debt-ridden France had reached a state of virtual bankruptcy. The situation was exacerbated by the trade treaty with London. The British, who were way ahead of the French technology, inundated France with their industrial products, spelling ruin for French artisans. Some of these products would even be used in the revolutionary riots. While food shortages were due to bad crops and weather, those who were hungry blamed them on the rich. Meanwhile, pampered and pensioned in Versailles, far away from their roots, the nobility had become another adversary that would further undermine the system. The same went for the lower orders of the clergy, who shared the general misery of their flock. The king didn't see it coming. The nobles would bring about a revolution to which they would fall victim. In summer of 1791, with the revolution heating up, Louis approved the Purlius plan to secretly flee from Paris to the supposed loyal troops in the east. The royal's family arrest at Verrines would spell the end of absolute monarchy. On August 10th, when the grounds of the Tuileries were invaded, Louis took refuge in the National Assembly, but the damage was done. Shortly thereafter, he was stripped of his power, arrested, and sent to the medieval fortress of the Temple, and from there to his doom. His trial was brief and ultimately only for show. Witnesses who testified in his favor were massacred in 2 instances, while the documents that could have proved him innocent were not passed on to his defenders. In short, it was a travesty. The judges had all decided on the verdict from the onset. The, quote, absolute monarch, who didn't even reign over his court, was influenced by those who surrounded him. What should I do? He asked in the reaction French writer Rivarol in September 1789. Act like a king, came for the reply, if only. Louis, who had a passion for geography and great exploration, and whose hobbies were locksmithing and carpentry, was simply not cut for the job. In my experience, you should never trust a man who lists his hobby as locksmithing.
Et je vois avec sensibilité qu'elle a déjà aimé.
So, who or what will take its place? Another king? A council of capable men?
That is the question, isn't it?
A truce, then.
What the devil was that about?
Ow. I just put his head through a door.
We can resolve this without recourse to violence, can't we? Get him, Hugo! I suppose not.
I'm pretty sure I've been streaming for like an hour now.
Easy, big fella.
I can't parry these attacks, that sucks. Come on, give me an attack that I can.
Hand over the watch!
Oh, what the? There we go.
Get him, Hugo! Strike his... Let's see you run away this time!
Not
there
your
we
day,
go.
Is it, Victor?
Like Live Gamer said, finish him! Oh, I just...
What are you doing there?
Running!
Guards? Yeah, I know. Defend myself, I'm running, dude. Get out of here. Come on, can't you run faster? Aw, crap. thought he was gonna like alert.
No getting back in there now. Catch them back at home, I suppose.
Memory complete, and I think that was 100% too. First two memories are 100%, guys. We are doing good. Sprint automatically and jump further. Yep. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the first episodes of Assassin's Creed Unity. Let me know how you like the series. Alright. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Be sure to let me know how you liked it and any recommendations or anything. Be sure to share it with your friends and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.